Have you always wanted to play a musical instrument but never had the chance? Well, the River Oaks Chamber Orchestra, or ROCO, is teaming up with Padre's Wine Bar for their Make a Joyful Noise event this Thursday, and they're letting you try out the instruments. If you need a little liquid confidence, Mauricio Gil is in the kitchen ready to walk us through the notes in these wines from Padre's Wine Bar. We'll check in with him in just a little bit, but first, Alicia Lawyer and George Chase from ROCO are here to get us hitting a few musical notes. Hello there.
Hi.
All right, when it comes to music, you stood no chance it was going to be a part of your life.
Yes, for sure. My dad was a band director, my mom was a choir director, only child, and I was destined to be here.
Yeah, were you first chair?
I'm not saying that, but
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
I auditioned.
Yeah, I was in a band with a flute player whose dad was the band director, and so she wasn't always first chair. Good morning, Kim. Anyway, all right, so it was kind of in your DNA with
Yes.
that, but you played in high school, fourth grade, you started playing the oboe. You're in high school, you were on the drum line, and you love music. You graduated from Juilliard, which people who don't know is one of those premier musical schools in the world.
It's a great one. We had a great time. It's everything everyone has ever said about it.
Yeah, now I told my parents, I said, I promise if you get me the open hole Gemeinhardt solid silver flute, I promise I will play through orchestra and I will play in somebody's orchestra. That never happened. Well, because I didn't go to Juilliard. But anyway, for you, it's one of those things where you went into it with playing in mind,
Yes.
right? In an orchestra, but it's easier said than done.
That's right. And actually, it's 50% harder to get onto an orchestra than a Major League Baseball team.
Yeah, which is why she plays for the
crazy
Astros too
Exactly.
right now. But yeah,
Yeah.
no. Well, that's interesting though, because those jobs are far and few
Right.
to find, and when people are in them, they usually stay in them for quite some time.
That's right, and that's why I founded ROCO 21 years ago in 2005 with musicians from all over and people in Houston to play music all over Houston and take great joy in what we do.
Yeah, and I love that because so many people have passions but feel like they can't exercise them because there's no place to do it. Well, you start a place to do it.
That's right.
George, you grew up playing the violin and piano. When you first started playing, was it one of those things where it was like, oh, my parents are making me play the violin and piano, or did you take to it right away?
I think I enjoyed just making a sound, just sort of like just the visceral thing of making a sound. I'm not saying it was a pretty
noise?
sound.
You mean making noise?
Yeah. Admittedly,
Not quite a joyful noise yet,
Not
but
a
yeah.
joyful noise.
I'm not sure my neighbors would describe it as joyful, but just more of the noise part of it. But once I took to trumpet, I really loved that.
And you started playing trumpet almost by a little accident, huh?
Yeah. It was one of those days where you go into the room and the band director's there, and he said, "Okay, what instrument do you want to try?" And I was like, "Oh, I want to try the trumpet." And they said, "Well, why?" And it's like, "I love the Pink Panther theme, that Henry Mancini tune." And he said, "Well, that's a saxophone." I was like, "No, it's a trumpet." And he was really tired. He's like, "Yeah, sure." Okay.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
So,
But I bet you can play I bet you can play that song on the trumpet just fine. All right. You studied music and performance at Rice University, and you went there for your master's.
That's right.
And you also teach. What's it like for the student to become the teacher?
It is very, very cool. Yeah, it's really great. I teach. I think my youngest student is 5. My oldest is 80, and so I have a wide range of people.
So
it
there's
is
a chance
joy
for me because I love the violin. Never got a chance to play it.
Yes.
But I got one for my birthday one year, and so I decided when I retire one day, and maybe I shouldn't wait till I retire. But I'll come to you for
We'll
lessons.
make that happen.
Yeah.
There you go.
So backing to ROCO.
Yes.
So you started it for people to play, but y'all don't just get together and play and have little jam sessions.
No,
you
no.
perform.
Yes. It's musicians from all over who actually smile when we play, which is rare in classical music sometimes. But we do full 40 concerts all over in Miller Outdoor Theater, and then we do chamber concerts at all places like Asia Society, Eldorado Ballroom, TSU's coming up. But really, we take great joy in what we do, shaping the future of classical music. And this thing we're doing coming up is an adult instrument petting zoo. So you get to have joy as an adult and try instruments after maybe drinking some wine.
Yeah, right. That'll help.
And just try it. Why not?
This is so cool because I had actually seen James Galway on a Boston Pops performance playing the flute, and I thought, oh, Mom, I want to do that one day. And so she said, okay. And then I actually went up to a petting zoo, and that's where I got a chance to actually, Yeah,
Nice.
I had not played since high school, but
You
anyway.
want to try the oboe?
Yeah. Let's try. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, the oboes.
So this is what we're going to do on Thursday. Is you get to come, you get to hit some instruments on the. If you'd like to try the glockenspiel, you're welcome
This
to
is
play
a glockenspiel.
That's a glockenspiel.
It's not the Fisher Price xylophone.
Not the Fisher Price xylophone. Exactly.
And the only reason why I know that is because I know the piano,
That's
right? All right, but the oboe, this is a
an
different
oboe,
deal.
which is a double reed at the top, and you play it kind of like a clarinet, where you have your instruments here. And this is what you get to do on Thursday. You can try the oboe or any other. Go for it. You got it. You got it. Go. Oh. Yeah. One blow. There you go. There you go. You played a note.
That's all I know. Yeah, right. I played a note. That's all I wrote.
That's all you need.
All right.
And then you've got trumpet.
Yeah,
so.
you're gonna have to give us a little something on there.
Absolutely, yeah. So you put your lips on here, and you sort of make a funny sound like a. You want to give it a shot?
No, I'm not.
No.
You
Okay.
play
All right.
that one.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll be playing like Louis Armstrong. I don't want to show you up or anything like that. Yeah, but yeah. That is a lot of years of experience and doing very well. All right, but there's other things we find out too that are instruments that people think, oh, this is easy, it's just a gong, but there's a certain way to do this,
well,
right?
you get to unlock it. If you try one of the instruments in a winds, brass, percussion, and strings, you unlock the gong. And so you get to hit the gong. And this is called Excalibur. It's just, it's funny. But would you like to take a strike at it? So you hit it right here.
Whoa, hit the sofa instead. All right.
Woo. Yes. Namaste.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Gorgeous.
Okay, that
so
is.
fun.
Beautifully done.
And then there's that thing that,
Yes.
yeah, we all know that song, Sleigh Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And there it is right there. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. But yeah, I would imagine, especially when we start mixing a little wine with it, people start having a lot of fun.
We just really like to relight the pilot light in adults and take you on a tour of your city through music. Anyone that's curious will love what we do, and we just hope to share that with you on Thursday.
Yeah, okay, how long between my violin lesson and that I'm actually performing with ROCO?
I don't know.
30, 40 years.
Minutes.
All right,
Minutes.
yeah. But I think the best thing I want to end with, if your child never goes to Juilliard, never goes to Rice, but just has a musical instrument in their hand as a child, the things that are great about that.
Right. It actually is the only thing that makes your entire brain fire at once, is to read music and play it. So all we're creating is shared experiences and shared spaces. The audience completes what we do. It matters that you played or touched it, and even as an adult now, if you're curious and just want to experience it, I don't know how to play the French horn. I might be over there with some line and doing that too on Thursday.
And I still can't get past the fact that I memorized a song, counted in eights, and did a formation on the field for marching band.
That's right.
All right.